Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am very excited to show you some of the things that I will have available at my shop update tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will put the link in the description box. So I'm gonna first do the journals because that was initially all I was going to include as part of this update. So total, I have 11 journals and they vary in size and they vary in types of paper. First, we have these journals. These are B6 size. So B6 size is 5x7, 7 height-wise, and then 5 across. And so the first one is this really cute mushroom fabric, and I did some like lining detailing there. The other thing I should say is that all the ones that are B6, the base for the cover is that material. I'm blanking on names because I'm terrible with names, but it's that material where they use to make like purses and hats and things. So this one has like a woodland feel. There's a mixture of scrapbook papers, some watercolor paper. I think the watercolor paper it's 190 GSM or 130 pounds if you're into watercoloring and such. There's some art paper that I made. So again, different kinds of paper. It has a very kind of art journal-y feel. And I guess I should say that the reason I have changed kind of like the style, if you were following before and you have been watching my videos before, I made very sort of embellished, hardcover, tome-like journals. And I found that the type of journal that I gravitate to for myself is more like a plainer journal without a lot of stuff in it, because I'm a very textile type journaler, and I like to fill my books up with all different kinds of fabric and textiles and paint and gunk and stickers and just all kinds of things. And so the very highly like embellished journal just didn't give me that room. And then also there was like that factor where I didn't want to cover something up because it was so beautiful and it was just very precious. So this is meant to be completely not precious. This is meant for you to throw it in your bag, slap paint in here, slap stickers, do whatever you want with it basically. And so that's why this is very plain, no pockets, no tucks, none of that stuff that traditionally you would see with a junk journal. I wouldn't even call these junk journals. I'm just calling them journals, and you can turn it into whatever you want. Art journal, junk journal, scrapbook, whatever you'd like. I left the tail of the binding in case anyone wanted to attach a charm. You can do that. So this is the mushroom, kind of woodlandy. Then we have more like this mermaid vibe. I absolutely adore this fabric. Inside it's a different fabric. It's like a map of the Atlantic Ocean, lots of ocean vibes. And I really love the sewing detail around it. So this one is a little bit more curated. There's art paper that kind of matches those like mermaid summer colors. There's lots of marine life type book pages, watercolor pages, all different kinds of paper, ledger, some witchy paper. There really is like a sort of very eclectic vibe going on here. So that is our mermaid. Then we have this one, which is more like tarot type. This one is spoken for, but I'll show you the inside. So more like magical type patterns. Again, watercolor. They're very similar, all of them. Art paper, assorted papers, witchy papers, ledger papers, all kinds of mixed papers in here. So that's this one. And then I have another mermaid, and then the inside is the same, but this one is only watercolor paper. And I should say that they all have 30 pages or 60 sides. So that's the mermaid, just plain watercolor paper. And then we have another tarot type one, and this one is also just that 130 pound watercolor paper, which is really nice and absorbent and keeps the colors vibrant. I've used this paper myself. So those are our B6 journals, and there's a total of 5. So the next journals are a little bit bigger in size. This one is like 7 and a half-ish to 5.5, and this one has a mixture of like witchy type papers because it's little gals from Hocus Pocus, and I did some freestyle stars there with my machine. So some illustrations that I did there, mixed types of paper, art paper, watercolor paper. some vellum. So yeah, just a mixture really of all kinds of paper, some spooky paper. So you got that hocus pocus vibe happening. So yeah, really cute. I really like this one. I really love the stars. This is maybe kind of in the running to be my favorite. And then we have one which is Binks, and Binks has a circle all around. The back looks like that, and this one is just watercolor paper. So again, same, they all have 30 pages or 60 sides. This one is Maleficent themed, and it's got papers that are more kind of directed, still eclectic, so lots of different colored papers, but the scrapbook paper I tried to match with her kind of purple and black and creepy stuff, and just her crow, her raven. So lots of different types of paper. So that's the Maleficent. Then we have these bigger guys. These ones are bigger. These ones are, let's see, these are 9 by 7. And on these ones, they also have a mixture of scrapbook paper and art papers. So I really love this one with the star. And again, it's that upcycled packaging, so it's like nice and tactile. And on these ones, I did not leave tails for charms because they were big, and I was like, well, maybe it's not really like conducive to use if it's got too much stuff going on just because of the size. But on this one, coffee paper is to die for. I did a lot of metallic detailing, which you can't really tell if it's flat, but if I flip it, all the pages have like that gold detailing. And scrapbook paper and art coffee paper is what these ones have. A total of 30 pages and 60 writing size, and these are really big. So if you open these up all the way, you've got a really nice size page there to work with. So that's this one. It's got like a witchy pattern, just very spooky and Halloween oriented. This one is another sort of spooky fabric with some animals, and I made a circle detail here. And we have again a mixture of coffee art paper, and it's got metallic detailing as well with some witchy type papers. Some of the pages have just some washi reinforcement there. I love these because I love how they like feel and sound. And then this one is very Halloween oriented, has trick or treat right on the cover and Halloween almost, Halloween on the back, and there's circle detailing around the crow or the raven. And this one again has those witchy type papers with some coffee art paper. Very cool. Love these. So that is it for the journals. And then a little prototype that I made, and I might include these in the next shop update, but it's again like that upcycled packaging. It's a spell paper pad, and I used to include these in my grimoires. It's just an assortment of paper scraps that you could kind of tear out and use as needed. Total of 22 different types of papers. But yeah, it's so cute, and I want to make more of these. I love this fabric. The next thing is I made some custom glitter packs. I have one that's called Mer Magic and another one that's called Star-Crossed Lovers. I'm gonna use my watercolor palette so I can show you. So as you can see, it's got like pink moons, pink stars, some pink sequins, little tiny hearts, little stars, just really cute. So that one is Star-Crossed Lovers, and that is one of the glitter packs. The next one is Mer Magic, and it's got a more sort of nautical mermaid vibe. It's got really pretty blues and greens. It's got some bigger pieces, some aqua blue, just really pretty blues and greens. So those are the glitter packs. Then this next thing is, oh, I'm so excited about this. This is what it'll be packaged like in this really pretty bag. And I'm calling these full moon manifestation papers. So these are all hand painted one by one. A lot of attention was put to the color combination and just the general pattern of it. So it's got some glittery things, and it's on that 130-pound watercolor paper. So as you can see, it's the same paper that I used in the journals, and that vibrancy, it really just does the watercolor justice. So if you wanted to watercolor in these journals, you totally could, but these are really special to me, and I really could just like go all in and explain why they're so special, but they're just special, you know. They're made for magical purposes, for you to use during any kind of manifestation work that you want to do. You don't have to use a whole piece. You can use a little piece or break off a piece, write whatever you need to write. So really beautiful, beautiful patterns. All the patterns are unique. Every pack is different. There's a total of 6 different papers in each pack. They're like mini works of art to me. That's how much attention and detail I put into these. So those are the full moon manifestation papers. So the next things I am super excited to share, because these are things that I made but then sent out to have a product made from that. So it's my very own first set of postcards made from my own personal art, and I'll show you my art grimoire so that you guys, well, I'll show you one page of my art grimoire. So all of these were artworks made by me as part of my art grimoire, and I will show you one real life one. So this is this pretty gal right here, and so this is the actual artwork. So there's like acrylic and acrylic pen and pastels and watercolor, metallic pen, images. I was thinking that you guys could, if you wanted to use these in your own art grimoires, or even as a card in your journal where you can write on, you can write this on the back, kind of stick it down. But I'm so proud of these. Also, I have another product. I made some stickers, not from this artwork, but from like an original sketch or sketches that I made, but those are not here yet. So I will put those up on the shop update, but I can't show them to you guys here. But I call them my magic moths, and it's 3 different stickers, pretty big. They're like 2 by 3 inches. So those will be part of the shop update also. But yeah, that is it. This was supposed to be a very small shop update, but it turned into something much bigger, and it's exciting. It's exciting to kind of branch out and sort of put myself out there. It's a little scary too, but if there's anything I want you guys to take from this, is that you just have to live boldly and take chances, and things might work and things might not work, but at least you tried. So I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.